For me, having JR as part of my team has been something that I'll probably cherish for my whole life. He's got an inner ability to motivate people, and he has that amazing ability to connect with people. There's an element to my training, especially my swimming, because I never swum in my life. It's something that I picked up as 24. I pretty much taught myself how to swim. So when I started swimming with JR, it was, I guess, pretty appalling, but I guess he saw that drive that I had in me to work hard for it, and I guess willingness to work hard. I think from then on, it's been a pretty funny relationship.
Braden Currie from New Zealand. I knew of his background as far as a runner, but like most New Zealanders, when they come over here, their swimming is really not that good, mainly because even now the weather, the climate is so bad, and they're confined mainly to either indoors if there's one close enough, or if there's none close enough, they've got to wait for summer.
For some reason, he has the ability to probably push me further than anyone could, and I think that's as much, pushing that far and having that belief has been able to probably take me to the level where my swimming's at today. But probably also not just in swimming, he gives, I guess, that ability to believe, I guess, in the mental aspect that you are one of the world's best and can perform on the world stage. So yeah, it's really cool, part of, I guess, my journey as a professional, being able to work with him.
He did something that I was pleased with the other day. On his day off, he never had the day off, he went and swam 4K. And I learnt this from one of the top triathletes in New Zealand. And he was a gun swimmer, Commonwealth Games gold medalist in the 400, who was also a world champion triathlete, Rick Wells. And he said to me, JR, we don't have a day off. Our day off is an easy 4K and the rest of the day's free. But you go in the water and swim. And I told this to Braden, and when I was talking to him the other night, he said, I had a day off. He said, I went and did 4K, you'd be proud of me. And just Braden will take on board whatever you tell him. And I like to think that what I tell him are things that are going to benefit him in his pursuit of going to Kona. Because I think on a day and a time and a place, if he gets to the stage where he gets to the zone, the run zone, which is his forte, I'd like to see him come off the bike near enough if you're good enough, and just see how he can push himself through that comfort zone. Because that's what it's going to take, someone who can go and go and go and then look across and say, is that the best you got to offer? And go again.